Do you ever get confused by the nutrition facts on the packaging of the food that you buy? Have you ever wondered why there is, for example, sugar in peanut butter and in carrots and just about everything else? If not, you should be wondering, and I'm going to explain exactly what is going on and show you some specific examples of exactly how to read the nutrition facts and the ingredients on food labels. Hi, I'm Dr. Stephen Wangen, the founder and medical director of the IBS Treatment Center. I often get questions by patients who are confused by the information presented on food packaging. In this video, I'm going to clear a lot of that up. Now, do you look at the ingredients in general, or do you tend to look at the nutrition facts? And there's a big difference between these two things. They're telling you completely different things. So let's look at a couple of examples of both of them and what you can learn from one that you can't learn from the other. All right, let's look at two different types of peanut butter to get us started here, just to give you a nice simple example, right? The first one, this is just an organic, right, just straightforward natural peanut butter. I'm using Safeway's website here just to show you this stuff. And then we'll look at another kind of peanut butter, a not so natural organic one. So first off, here's the nutrition facts that you're going to see on the back of the jar, this thing here. And here's the ingredients over here, right? The ingredients are simply dry roasted organic peanuts and salt, right? Sea salt. That's it. That's all that's on the ingredients. However, when you look at the nutrition facts, what do you see? You see, first off, you see fat, you see protein, see the kind of things you'd expect to see in peanuts, but you also see sugars, right? You see total carbs of 7 grams, and you see 2 grams of sugars, and you're asking yourself, well, what's sugar in here? Why is there sugar in this natural peanut butter? They didn't add it because it's not in the ingredients. So this is something that's already a natural sugar, or something that's classified as a sugar that they put in the nutrition facts. But that doesn't mean they added sugar, and it doesn't mean you need to avoid this if you're avoiding sugar. So that's something that I want to clarify for people. There's no real sugar in this. It's just that it's a nut, right, that happens to have something that they have to classify as a sugar, as a carb type that they classify as a sugar in here. There's nothing added in here. Now, and notice it's got 190 calories, and it's always look at the serving size. Serving size is, in this case, 2 tablespoons, because if you're comparing this to something else and you have 2 different serving sizes, then all of these numbers you have to do the math and change them, because you have to compare apples to apples, right? Or in this case, peanuts to peanuts. Now let's look at another peanut butter. This one, remember, was the organic, the natural one. Now let's look at this peanut butter. This is Jif, right? We've got a Jif peanut butter here from Safeway. Now let's first look at the ingredients. So the ingredients, of course, start with peanuts, or hopefully do. Then you got sugar. They added sugar into it. They also added molasses. They added fully hydrogenated vegetable oils, and they added some mono and diglycerides, and they added salt, right? So this is not just peanuts and salt. This is several other things that they put into this peanut butter. Now the calories happen to be the same, ironically, probably because everything's diluted when you start to add all these hydrogenated vegetable oils. Now it's not as thick as it was before, so you're not getting the same amount of peanut and the same amount of natural calories in there, but you're getting calories from the sugar. So they're evened out in this case. But notice how there's sugars are now 3 grams, and there's 2 grams of added sugar. So there's actually more added sugar in this. I mean, obviously there's more added sugar than in the natural peanut butter. It didn't have any added sugar. It just had its own natural 2 grams of sugar. This has 3 grams of total sugars, and 2 grams of that were actually the sugar and the molasses up here from the ingredients. So this does have sugars in it that you'd want to avoid if you're avoiding sugar. Everything else is relatively similar between the fats and the proteins. And the serving size is fortunately the same. They're comparing 2 tablespoons to 2 tablespoons, which is nice, so we don't have to do any math to figure the rest of this out. But that's really important. Look at the ingredients of these things and how different they are, not at the nutrition facts. Because if you just looked at the nutrition facts between this, right, the Jif, and you compared it with the nutrition facts of this organic peanut butter, you would say they're pretty much exactly alike. You would say, oh, well, that's the same, but they're not at all the same, because this just has peanuts and salt in it. And this one, the Jif, has, of course, sugar and molasses and hydrogenated fats in it. It's got all this other stuff in it that isn't reflected very well if you only look at the nutrition facts. In fact, the main thing you're going to get from the nutrition facts are the calories. Everything else, you're going to have to really use your own knowledge, use your brain here to figure out, well, okay, what's really in this? That's why I always encourage, look at the ingredients. Look at that first, because I get a lot of people who just look at nutrition facts and then they get confused and they don't really understand what's in the food. Look at the ingredients. Let me show you another example. If you think food is simple, let's look at an example of packaged carrots. So this is packaged carrots. That's right. You just got, that's it. It's just carrots, right? Or is it just carrots? Well, let's scroll down. So here are the nutrition facts. Here's the ingredients. Carrots. That's it, right? Yes, it's just carrots. But if you look at the nutrition facts, you say, well, gosh, it's got sugars in it, 5 grams of sugars. It's got some protein in it. Nobody eats carrots for protein. And nobody thinks about sugar, or should be, in carrots unless you're juicing a ton of carrots. Yes, you could get some carbs, some sugar content out of carrots. You'd have to be eating a ton of it. But this sugar is just totally natural that's in this vegetable, in carrots. And all vegetables, fruits just have these things naturally that end up getting classified in the nutrition facts as sugars. So don't worry about that. It's just carrots. They're good for you. You can eat them. Now, like I said, don't get too caught up in the nutrition facts. Most of the truly valuable information is actually in the ingredients list. And when you're looking at ingredients, look for real food. And you know what real food is. I mean, you know the difference. So you're going to have to use your own knowledge and combine it with what you're seeing on the package. And for example, so if you don't understand something that's in the ingredients, like hydrogenated fats, or you can't pronounce something, right, that's on the ingredients, like all those crazy artificial ingredients and things that nobody can pronounce, then you can assume that it's almost certainly not good for you and not actually ever meant to be in your body in the first place. And when it comes to things like sugars, specifically sugars, just focus on the ingredients. If you only look at the nutrition facts, you'll find that everything has sugar in it because everything's got some natural form of sugar, at least almost everything. So I hope that you found this video helpful. And if so, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more practical information about how you can be healthier. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Thank you for watching. We create informative videos like this weekly. So if you enjoyed it, please help our channel by sharing a screenshot or the link to the video on Facebook or Instagram or your favorite social media. And be sure to tag me wherever you post and let me know what you liked about the video and what topics you'd like me to discuss in the future. If you visit our website at ibstreatmentcenter.com, we're currently offering a free ebook on how to beat IBS, so be sure to check that out. It's time to take control of your digestive problems and get your life back. I'd also appreciate it if you could subscribe to our channel here, like this video, and leave a comment or question below. I'll do my best to read and respond to all of them. Thank you, and until next time.